My name is Nicholas Money. I'm the author of Nature Fast and Nature Slow, How Life Works from Fractions of a Second to Billions of Years. The oldest of us live for 3 billion seconds, but our genes are the most recent versions of DNA instructions that have been touring Earth for 3 billion years. Look in a mirror and remember your younger self. By middle age, the face of youth hangs there recognizable still, but camouflaged by blotches, creases, and sags. We get older without daily awareness of our passage through time. John Milton expressed this with customary elegance in an early sonnet in which he cast time as the subtle thief of youth. And that subtlety is everything, because time is missed so easily, clocked when our attention is on it, then flying onward when life shakes us from its contemplation. Even when we're watchful, however, we are aware of just a sliver of it. We mark time in seconds whenever we pay attention to the present, closing our eyes in moments of bliss to keep the feeling going a little longer, or more often, waiting for seconds to pass, standing in line at the supermarket or sitting in a dentist's chair, willing ourselves into the future. Minutes are more elusive, noted as soon as they have gone rather than as they pass. This is the way that our perception of the environment is wired, and it comes from the biological need to make decisions from one second to the next. Nature seems to be attuned to this meter, although the precise length of a second is our invention, refined now to the frequency of an atomic clock. In my book, Nature Fast and Nature Slow, I address the intervals of time across 24 orders of magnitude, from microseconds to billions of years. Most of the action of life is accomplished on timescales that escape our comprehension. We're conscious of timescales of seconds through decades, but as the arrow of time flies on, we begin to feel bypassed by the majesty of nature as she leaves us in the dust. And so this inquiry moves to centuries and millennia, and from the outpourings of evolution over millions of years to billions of years, that timescale that embraces the origin of everything. The flea jumps swiftly, lives for a few months and reproduces. Its little armored body is made from atoms that originated in exploding stars, and its origins can be traced to the first insects and backwards in time, all the way to the first cell. Individuals and their species come and go. Whole groups of organisms rise and fall as the planet churns and quakes. The cell has remained the irreducible unit of life for 100 quadrillion seconds, modified into bacteria and crawling amoebas and multiplied into bristlecomb pines and the bodies of whales, and will persist until the sun runs out of fuel and melts the biosphere, returning Earth to the purity of its geological beginnings. I hope you enjoyed the book.